I'm back. Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA, making my usual fashion statement in my Gildan Walmart cheapo t-shirt. That's how much I am a fashion expert, folks. But anyway, back from my camping trip. Thumbs up to you guys. Thank you for all the comments. And for you new guys, this is TC. TC is an it. I tried a pet, but it didn't work for me. So now I have an it. This is the only presence in this 26-foot RV other than me. I full-time RV. I've done full-time RVing for 23 years. I also go camping in the Toyota Prius, and I just returned from a short trip, 5 days. So, do I like camping in my Prius? Yep. But anyway, it'll be a while before I do that again. But I had a comment that's very interesting, and I want to talk about it. And a lot of you probably aren't interested in this, but I am. Why? Because this is an American-made product, and pretty much 100% made American-made product that I've been following for about 2.5 years. And they're starting to make a little progress. And the name of the company is Elio. And I had a comment that prompted me to do this video. And the comment is, if I can find it, here it is. It says the Elio car coming out in 2017 is the first American car in 50 years with its all-new engine. Many workers will get jobs from the plant making the car. The car gets 84 American miles per gallon. That's correct, supposedly. And yeah, it's been in the works for a long time. The guy Elio, Paul Elio, the guy that started the company, was, I think, a taxi cab driver in New York not too many years ago. And he had an idea for this 3-wheel car cycle. It has 2 wheels in the front and 1 wheel in the back, and they've done some work on it and modified it and tested it, and he got a few funders, and next thing you know, they bought an old General Motors plant in Shreveport, Louisiana, and they updated it and made a lot of changes, and they're planning on mass producing the Elio. I call it a car cycle. It has a lot of the characteristics of a motorcycle and also of a car. It's just 1 passenger wide. Okay, excuse me, TC. It's just 1 passenger wide. You got 1 passenger in the front that drives, and then there's another seat in the back behind the passenger that you could carry 2 people. But it's really neat, and I'm fascinated by it. I have been fascinated by it for a long time. And yeah, it's all going to be American stuff. The engine was made in America specifically for this car, and they're supposed to get in mass production next year. And they're doing the crash testing and all that sort of stuff. And I think there's like 46 states that have made a law that or amended their existing motorcycle laws so that you don't have to wear a helmet in this vehicle, because it has 3 wheels, and in most states it would have been classified as a motorcycle, and therefore in some states you would have had to wear a helmet. There is no helmet in law in Texas, so we don't have to worry about that anyway. But yeah, it's really neat, and you can go to their website. Their website is, I wrote it down. It is, it's called. Oh, these are heavily scripted. ElioMotors.com, ELIO, or you can just do a Google search for ELIO and find everything you need, and it's very interesting. You can actually go to their website and find out everything you need to know about the company and where they are at this stage of the game, October the 1st, 2016. And they also have what they call a configurator, and what that is you can actually go in and build your car and see what it would cost you, and then and I did it, so I'll show you. This is the one I configured for me, And if you can see the, I'll try. I can't get too close because I got the thing in the way of the camera. But anyway, you might be able to read that. Maybe not. But there's the little car at the bottom there. That is an Elio. It's a three-wheel vehicle that's going to get about 80 miles to the gallon. And the configurator that I did for my car, because I'd buy one, sure, you bet. Yep, they come out with one next year and it gets going. I'll tell you more about that in a second. But the base price on the car itself is $7,300 US. You can't buy a junk used car for that, okay? And apparently the little three-cylinder engine they built for it is supposed to be pretty reliable, and we'll find out about all that as the thing makes progress. But anyway, the color I selected after you get the base price, and then the color I selected marshmallow, which is no charge. The trim I selected color coordinated because that gives you a little different style interior, looks a little better. I got automatic transmission. It also comes with standard with cruise control and air conditioning. It also comes with a radio, and the only thing you can do on the radio is upgrade the speakers. And but anyway, so I got the what's called retro fenders. They're cool. You can check it out. And then the retro wheel. The retro fender was $380. The retro wheel was $240. I didn't. You can get roof racks if you want to, and spoilers if you want to. I didn't. I got the tire pressure monitoring system because I'm the kind of guy that would get in it and have a flat tire and not know it. So anyway, audio. I got the enhanced. It's called Thunder 35 enhanced speakers. Was $99.95, and the current price with the options is $9,298.95. So for under $10,000, I could have a cute little toy for me. Would I do that? In a heartbeat. But anyway, you can actually go to, you can actually go to the plant and pick up your car, or in fact, what you can do, and I'm not too clear on this, I was reading about it. But what you can do is you can actually go on their website whenever they get into full production. You'll be able to go on their website, design your car, and go pick it up the next day. That's what they say. I mean, you are within a day or two. You just or they'll deliver it to a sales point. Now they're going to have several sales points across the USA, and their service is going to come from a group called Pep Boys, PEP, Pep Boys, and they do auto maintenance. They're all over the USA, and they're going to do the service work and the warranty work for the Elio car. We'll call it a car. And but anyway, it is a cool little toy. I mean, I have to tell you, and I've been watching it for I'm going to say 3 years at least. And at first I thought it was just a big fat scam, and it still may be. I don't know until I see them in full production and pumping out 10 or 15,000 cars, 20,000 a month, or whatever they say they're going to do. I won't see that. But anyway, they've got the factory ready to go. They're producing cars now. They're testing cars, doing the crash tests that you have to do to get the car ready to go on the U.S. highways. And even if the total cost of the vehicle for me was $10,000, and even if it only got a terrible 65 miles a gallon, I'd still do it. Okay, and they have a unique way to pay for this car, and I'm not real. I'll give you some of the details that I read. And what they do is they give you a credit card from the Elio Corporation, and whenever you buy gas, you're charged 3 times the price of gasoline. Okay, in other words, so 2 parts of that goes to pay off your car, and 1 part, of course, pays for the gas at the gas pump. But it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's a pretty interesting little way to finance it, because they say you can pay for the car basically through gas savings, and that's one of the ways they're going to do it. But since it's a brand new car, you probably wouldn't have any problem getting it financed anywhere. Okay, So anyway, it is an American-made car. It's going to have a 3-cylinder engine. Let me go to their website. I'll tell you. But anyway, it's Elio. You go to Google, type in Elio, and then go to Elio Motors, and it's really pretty damn neat. So for you guys that have been wanting to get a cheap commuter mobile, as opposed to buying a Toyota Prius, because they're like 25,000 now, and you could buy 2.5 of these for the same price and get the same or better gas mileage. So, again, until you test drive it, you don't know. I mean, I saw some guys that were over 6 feet tall sitting in the driver's seat because they had these showings where they went around across the U.S. They went out into California. I don't know, that they may have come to Dallas, Texas. I don't know, but I saw some of those live, and yeah, it's a very damn interesting concept, and I hope they're able to deliver for a lot of reasons. Number one, the price is right. Number two, the gas mileage is super. Number three, it's made in the USA using USA parts. But again, it's Paul Elio is the guy that started it, and it says there are over 90 million old clunkers on the road today, averaging less than 20 miles to the gallon. That's true. There's a lot of pollution that could be done away with, and it is a former GM plant in Shreveport, and they're using the people from the USA to supply the parts and components, and I think that is just super. And if you go in now, they give you a 25% bonus offer. I don't know what that means. You can actually reserve your Elio, but anyway, check it out. I think the Elio is a neat car. I think companies like that deserve American support. It's a funny thing about government funding. See, they haven't. There's some government funding they would like to qualify for and have not yet. But our illustrious president shook the holy water on a solar plant called Solandra or whatever it was, that took about 200 million and went belly up. Well, why not fund a company like this? Okay, but see, that's the way it is. It's just the way it is. And having said that, that's all I got to say about Elio. And TC stands for Sir Trenton Clump for you new guys. And again, it's and it's just a presence. And I also have another presence outside, a garbage can named Matilda. And I take Matilda out to the street on Thursday evenings, and she gets handled by the garbage men on Friday morning, and she really looks forward to that, apparently. So having said all that, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy American-made products when you can. When you can, buy American-made. And here's something else I'll add to that. Not only buy American-made, but buy locally. In other words, if there's a farmer or an organic farmer, or you have farmers markets in your community where people bring their produce from their fields and so forth, buy locally when you can. I mean, you're only helping yourself. Trust me on that. So anyway, again, thumbs up. You guys have a great day. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy American made.